How the heck are everybody? I'm Fastidious and welcome back to my channel. Buckle the heck up, boys and girls. I'm not exaggerating. I am not clickbaiting. This is going to be by far the craziest weekend we have had yet in Watcher of Realms.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
It is literally 4 a.m. in New York, but I would not be able to go back to sleep without talking about this first. This weekend is going to be bananas, people, honestly. So much that we have to talk about, so much that I have to say. No better place to start than with the summoning events, and you can see we have a ton of them, and they're all ridiculous. Coming up this Friday, look at that, Friday 11/24. Why is that significant? Well, this Friday is Black Friday, and in gacha gaming, it is very much the standard that Black Friday is a big cash grab day. However, I must say, and you're going to see it as I talk you through it, as I outline it here, as I break it down, the size of the cash grab they are going for this weekend is something that I find a bit concerning. It's nuts. Let's start off with the banners. So we have two of our Invocation of Spirits, right? So we have the Thanksgiving Invocation of Spirits, one for blue summons, one for gold summons. However, it's obviously the heroes that we need to talk about, and they're ridiculous. So we have Constance here, we have Allora. These are undoubtedly like consensus, entire community consensus. Everyone in Forerunner will tell you, any content creator will tell you, these are the two most anticipated legendary heroes, anticipated heroes period, in the entire game that have yet to come from Forerunner. Constance and Allora are outrageous. I've actually been holding off putting out content on them because I thought it'd be too much of a tease because they're so good and so exciting. Well, obviously no reason to hold off now because they're literally coming in 4 days. This is ridiculous, man. I'll do full previews and full guides and full everything on them as the week goes on, but let's just take a quick peek. So everyone loves Dolores because she has inspiration. We'll meet Constance. She is the new hero. I mean, obviously a few other people have it in the game, you know, but no one's on the level of Dolores. We have Constance now. She is outrageous. She's got an inspiration here for anyone that doesn't know. Lends a proportion of her attack. So whatever attack you build onto her and then that she can be buffed with and stuff, it lends that to allies in range. It's nuts. Hers goes up, as you see, from 35% to 45%, not as high as Dolores' 65%. However, pretty close, and she's got a significantly higher base attack, right? Dolores is at about 2,500, 2,600, depending on awakenings. When you look at Constance at 3,250, essentially, to 3,248, she's ridiculous. If you know Mariel, the epic from the Watcher faction, this is like Mariel if Mariel was on every steroid in existence and then some, right? So she's a healing defender, and she's a good healing defender, but this inspiration is ridiculous. And keep in mind, she is a tank. She's a defender, so she's a melee unit. She is not a platform unit like Dolores. It's ridiculous the amount of people she can get in this range. She has this perfect little square here. Because she's a melee unit, you can use her alongside Dolores. You can use her as another part of the map as Dolores. You can just have inspiration going all the time. She is she's been my most wanted hero. I don't even want to mention her. Besides, maybe I want Elder as a legendary lord, but I don't even want to mention her because she would be such a tease to me because she's so freaking good. Well, would you look at that? She's freaking here. She's a healer. She's an inspiration giver. She's a ridiculously powerful defender healer tank. Outrageous. Outrageous. Honestly, I can't believe they're doing this. And then, who's probably the only hero more desired by the community right now than Constance? Well, it's Allora. So, let's get people to spend some money. Let's put them on the same freaking banner. Allora, there's so much to talk about. Every content creator that has the opportunity will be putting out endless content on her, and I will be one of those as well. As you can see here, invisibility, anti-air, split attack. You can kind of think of her, I guess I would say, as like a really juiced up, legendary, invisible Brienne. And you guys know I absolutely adore Brienne. You can just see here, her ultimate is not activated. This is her talent. She remains in an invisible state. She cannot be targeted. So if you're coming from if you're a new player coming from Raid, think of that as like a perfect veil, I think they call it in the game. She cannot be targeted, and it's ridiculous. Imagine Hot Sit when she's deployed and the little things going into her kit to make her invisible. She has that. The only way to relinquish that invisibility is triggering this ultimate, which is stupidly strong. A double hitter with just a 1.45 multiplier on damage, but look at that, it goes all the way up to 1.6, only 900 costs. It's outrageous. She's extremely powerful. If we look at those base stats, pretty darn solid, especially for a mostly single target marksman. overall, she's ridiculous. I don't know that much. She's just ridiculous. I cannot believe they're putting them on the same banner. You can see this stuff, just as there's no allies nearby, just permanently increases crit rate by 10%. You can level this up to increase crit damage by 30%. She basically is, if you can imagine 19 through 21 of Gear Aid 3, that square on the right, she was completely designed for that. Anyone that's struggling with 319, that's almost there, pull Allora, you'll instantly clear 321 basically. She changes everything. She's so outrageous. Honestly, I cannot believe they're putting this two. Look, 12 costs. I cannot believe they're putting these two on the same banner. And I have to mention it when I talk about a cash grab. We'll do a big conclusion with this because it's ridiculous what's going on, right? They've been building like a small little stream, maybe a tiny little space between big spenders, whales, and then free to play, and then some low spenders. This could be the weekend it turns into a chasm. The awakenings on Allora are some of the best in the game. Coming out of this weekend, many people are going to get her A5. I'll break this all down in a separate video. I'm going to put out a ton of Allora content. But Allora, we're getting one of the best DPS, one of the most interesting heroes in the game, probably the best marksman we're going to have in the game for a lot of content. The queen of Gear Aid 3. Gear Aid 3 is where you get the end game gear, right? She just makes it easy mode, so there's not as much strategy that goes into it. And then, of course, Constance, who's going to break everything. A lot of people will be running Constance and Dolores, constantly cycling inspiration. Attack is king. We're going to have endless attack in this game. It goes on and on. And then we can't not say Hollow. She is my most wanted epic in the game. Now that Pyros is going to come, she's been my most wanted non-lord epic for 2 months now, maybe more. Now that Pyros is coming, everyone's going to get him in the next couple days from this shard summoning event, the fusion. I mean, Hollow is the 4th rarest or 3rd rarest epic from my study in the entire game. She should be a legendary. She's a ridiculous healer. She's got that huge vortex range. You know, she's actually underratedly quite a nice healer, attack-based healer. And then she's got crazy rage regen, right? Let's get this over here. An energetic bliss, huge rage recovery that comes from that. You can get this all the way up to, I believe it is 1.4% rage recovery. Her awakenings are ridiculous. Each healing restores 1% of the rage cap. Over here, each cast of Light of Bliss is the ultimate. Again, increases the efficiency of accumulating rage by 15% until the battle ends. So she just keeps going and going and going. It's nuts, man. Hollow is so good, and she's on the banner too. People are not going to blow tens of dollars, $100. There are going to be people blowing thousands and thousands of dollars on this banner. It's crazy. But wait, there's more. There are more banners. Well, as you can see, Special Ancient Summoning is live right now, right? This is going on right now. Would you believe it? We're getting it 2 weekends in a row. We don't even know who's coming yet. Maybe there's no rate up. I don't know. But they're just, why not? It's Black Friday. They want more money. They'll have some big deals on Ancients. People are probably going to spend a lot of money. Some people will strike out on the Allora and Constance banner, on the Hollow banner, the wackiest banner we've ever seen by far in this game, even though we've seen so many wacky banners. And then they're going to want to rage buy Ancients and rage pull Ancients, who might not even have a grand prize. Who knows? I asked my dev contact. I'm waiting to hear back. Actually, I just got a message. Let's check. No, it wasn't from her. Crazy. And it keeps going, right? So they're doing a second consecutive Ancient Summons. They're doing the craziest 10x we've seen yet. And then everyone's favorite event in the entire game, everyone says it, right? 1+1. They're doing that at the same thing. It's a one-off offer. So once you hit Legendary, you're guaranteed another Legendary. Then it's done. You can't just keep going and keep getting double Legendaries. But it is, on your first Legendary summoned, it's a double Legendary event. It's the most exciting time in the game. They're pairing it with the most lucrative banner, the most outrageous banner, the most game-changing banner that has existed in the game, right? They are separate banners. People already are asking me that on Discord. No, you can't be getting, I wouldn't even be surprised if they said, oh, and you can't get Constance and Allora from this banner. I really wouldn't be. They did the same thing with Kineza and Kriya, right? So people are everyone that's a big spender will go for this banner, wait till they hit Legendary, get the double, and then move over here and go absolute ham. I will give many thoughts on how and where to summon. I'll give you a little sneak preview for my Thursday should you summon video. Yes, this is the craziest summoning weekend we're gonna see. And wow, time to transition, I guess. It's no coincidence that this is lining up with Black Friday. I think I already said it, I don't even know, but it's no coincidence that all this is happening with Black Friday. This is probably something they've planned. I wouldn't be surprised if they've planned it since before global launch, when they were saying, all right, Forerunner's going good, let's get ready to launch this game global. All right, how are we gonna cash in on Black Friday if the game's a hit? I really wouldn't be surprised if this is something they've had in the works forever. With all these things lining up, all these things going on, It is truly the ultimate cash grab. Let's look at this thing here, a day of giving thanks. So their way of giving thanks to us is giving us opportunities to spend a lot of money. I obviously won't buy anything, but oh my God, they're already teasing the deals that are gonna come, and they're crazy, man. Look at this. So they're saying, oh, look, there's all these summoning events. That's a spending event. You can see here, the ancient summoning's coming, the surprise summoning, that's when you get a 1+1, and then here, Constance and Allora, my God. But then look, they're doing a legendary bundle. So they had a $30 pack that people bought, and it gave them a random legendary ticket. Now, this is a faction-specific ticket. You can either get a Northerner or you can get a Piercer. I would say 95+% of people are going to buy the Piercer pack, obviously. Let me just make sure you don't get both. I'm guessing it's going to be a selector. It's hard to see here the way they put the line through it. Maybe you're going to get 2 tickets. Maybe it's going to be $60 or something, or $80, who knows? Or maybe it's cheaper because it's Black Friday and you'll get 2. But I mean, if you just look at the Piercer one, you could get Hex, you could get Silas, you could get Aracha. Compare that here. I mean, these guys are all great, but they're just not on that level. Every spender is going to buy that, right? It's another crazy thing that's going to go on. Look at this. Uridin is in the promo now. Soul Cadence is in the promo. I forget her name. Oh my God. This is Demi. She's going to be the new cultist lord. She's in the promo. Interesting stuff, right? So then on top of all of that, they're going to be selling you those crazy packs. I'm sure they'll have some other general discounts. Look at this. Flash deals, refreshing every hour, surprise limited time offer, really encouraging people to stay in game. A lot of people are going to deal with some major gambling addiction this weekend. So if you need any help with that, please hit me up on my Discord in our big community. I'll try to coach you down, because this is weekends like this are why I don't really love these games, right? And I guess that's probably a video for another day. But look at all this stuff. Super sale, 400% off, 550% off. Take advantage of annual peak discounts. I mean, I'm sure there'll be great deals, right? So if you're a low spender and you have, if you're a big spender, if you can be, discerning and really be careful in what you buy and control yourself, this could be the most fun weekend you have in the game. But this can be a very sad weekend for some people, and it really upsets me to think about. Summoning Bonanza, earn 3 types of summoning crystals all at once. And here's where they say earn, so we might as well go into the free-to-play side of things, which kind of feels hilarious in the discussion of this weekend. You can see here, these guys have been popping up. Soul Exploration. This is going to be some currency we can use at the Thanksgiving market. It's a nice little turkey on a bed of, it looks like some kind of cornucopia. We'll be able to buy some shards or something. We're going to get these probably through like specific quests, like do Gear Raid 1 this amount of times or log in this many days. I'm sure they'll be very easy, and then we'll be able to earn these and then earn these, and then likely we'll be able to buy some extra shards, some extra little goodies from this Thanksgiving market, this kind of limited event shop. On top of that, we have this thing over here, this Festive Frenzy. You can tell it's going to be pretty underwhelming already. We'll get more of this currency. Oh, here's the market, so we'll look at that. I'm pretty sure from that you can get like a legendary skill crystal or something. But you can see you get more of this and then an epic skill crystal. I mean, hey, it's cool. Freebies are awesome. And then here's the actual market. So this is the shop. It looks like you can buy a couple more rare summons and you can buy probably 1 or 2 legendary skill crystals. It's very cool, but it's not gonna do anything to match what's going on over here. For you really to be able to take full benefit of all this stuff going over here if you're not a big spender. And that's how I kind of want to conclude this video. First off, I mean, get excited. We're gonna have a lot of fun this weekend. Just a fair warning, not to be a Debbie Downer, but like, be careful, because this is a predatory weekend, right? For sure. It could be an amazing weekend, but for some people, it's not going to be a fun weekend, because it's RNG. People get unlucky. It's gambling when you pull the slots. You keep trying at these banners. But just talking about actual gameplay, this chasm that could emerge, people are going to come out of this weekend with A5 Allora. They picked up 10 or 12 other legendaries, or 30 along the way. And I mean, this is more for specifically PvP stuff, but like, oh my God, the big spending guilds. It is, GVG already is just kind of a joke BP check. I still kind of like it because I like playing as the bad guy and playing as the demon soldiers, but my sweet God, there's no way to get more BP in this game than skilling up your heroes and awakening your heroes. There's no better way to awaken your heroes and skill up your heroes than spending hundreds or thousands of dollars, and that is what's going to happen this weekend. The difference between like the top 30 guilds and the top next 70 or 30, it's going to be ridiculous. And then that's not even to talk about the next few hundred of guilds, right? It's a concerning weekend, man, and I'm interested to see how it all goes down. I'm a little anxious to see how it all goes down. It's going to be nuts, man. Constance is ridiculous. Allora she's a cheat code for Gear Raid 3. She's so powerful. She's probably going to be amazing in so much more content, and I'm sure more content's going to come. These guys are going to be absolute S-tier superstar heroes. On top of all of that, everyone will pick up Hollow along the way if you're pulling hard enough. honestly, I'm going to have pretty few summons. I just spoke with my dev contact. Sounds like very, very unlikely that we're going to get more creator diamonds before this weekend. Very much a me problem. So if you're hoping to see big summons from me, you can see I didn't really summon this weekend. I did 10 summons. I'm probably going to miss out, but it happens, you know. But boy, oh boy, it is going to be insane. It's going to be lunacy. It'll be. I just hope I get a copy of Hollow, honestly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're excited, if you're nervous, if you're worried. But this is. I've seen cash grabs in games. I've been playing gacha games for this is like my 4th Thanksgiving or 5th Thanksgiving since I started playing gacha games, and I've never seen anything like this at all. Like imagine if you're coming from Raid Shadow Legends, if like Duchess was on a beta, Duchess and Mashald and who are the Valkyrie back in the day, right? I'm sure there's better heroes now. If they were on the beta and they hadn't come to the main server yet, and then they released them all on the same banner, and then they charge, you know, people are gonna spend thousands of dollars, man. Literally thousands. I'm not exaggerating. Anyway, let me wrap it up there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me know what you guys think if you're excited. Yeah, like I said, spoiler alert for my video on Thursday. This is a must pull. Even if you have 2 summons, take your shot at getting Allora or Constance. I've been Fastidious. Like it, comment, subscribe, share it with your mother, and I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.